In this episode, we smack trees. I mean trees. Slice air. Even more air. A bit more air. And a bit more. We get invaded by Forlorn. And backstabbed. Welcome back. We're heading to the shaded woods into the Misty section. Last time we cleared out the lower area and found a tower that required us to return more souls and one big angry hippo. Now we're heading into the mist. It's kind of hard to navigate here. Kind of easily lose your direction. Okay, so we get back to the starting place. It's sort of nerve-wracking to not be able to see much. Because I'm just speculating that there's some enemies here. I think we have seen a few, but there's a piece of loot with human effigy and some souls. Okay, let's swing at it. Oh, wait, what?
A murderer now, are you?
So it was a player. I was super skeptical about the white phantom
Leave
thingy.
me be. I like it quiet.
Then there's a talking head.
Leave me be.
Saint? Hopefully.
What business have you?
At least he's not angry.
Traveller. You may call me
Vengarl.
Vengarl, if I deserve a name in this sorry state. 'Tis rare to flap these gums. This is pleasant.
Flapping gums. That's a funny way of saying you're speaking.
Long ago, I was hired to defend the kingdom. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody killed me. Or so I thought. I came to and found myself like this. I don't know what explains it, but it's not so bad, really. Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky, thinking of the finer things, far removed from war. I'd grown weary of battle, but did not realize it.
Because you're
until
retired,
now.
which is...
I know not what brings you on this journey, nor will I deign to ask. You may bear a great burden, but don't we all? I prefer to stay my distance. But I want to warn you of something. My body.
So is it the actual head?
I see visions. My body, headless.
So there's a
raging
headless
without me.
body somewhere?
My body wielding my sword, a sword forged only.
Well, it's gonna be interesting if we meet it.
My body will show no mercy. If you see the wretched thing, stay far away. I learn new things every day. Things never learned in battle. And thanks to you, I've recorded
My
the
pleasure.
conversation. If I can help you, if you require something, do speak up.
A gesture would be nice. Funny. Decapitate is the gesture of the talking head. So this guy sells the greatsword and the claymore. The claymore was solid on Dark Souls 1. And some really badass looking great arrows. Let's buy one. Yeah, I gotta have one of these. Lighting urn. So I think we had a fire urn. Then so it's lightning damage. We have a couple of those. Not the urns, but the resins. Magic barrier. Not enough faith for.
I cannot lie. Sometimes I was a hired hand, yes. But we soldiers stared death in the eye together. And for His Highness, I am a afraid. But perhaps
Please
it's for the
serve
best.
the king,
We knew
His
not what we
Highness.
fought for. I was born in Feroza, a land in the distant east. When I was born, we were already mired in prolonged conflict with our neighbours. Eventually, our kingdom fell, and our people scattered. I've been a sellsword ever since. All I ever knew was war, and I can imagine no other way to live. What a fool I was.
I guess again now.
I am grateful for these peace, but such contentment lies only in the here and now. Why must life be so confounding? Thank you for lending an ear. Here, take these. I've no use for
Flapping
them.
comes and landing an ear. Vengarl's helm.
Go along. I cannot lie. I was a hired hand for his hand, but perhaps it's for the best.
Oh, it's repeating we got the helmet for
Farewell.
talking to him.
I will retire to my silence.
Check it out. Oh yeah, we can. It looks good. Maybe he had a copy of it. So how does it look on? Yeah. It's badass. I like it. Like visually. This is only slightly heavier, but has much better armor for the compared to Hide Knight's helm. Although you give up some on the curse resist and other resistances specifically, but the armor for the weight seems quite good compared to at least the Hide Knight's sword. Not sword, the helmet. Why everything is a sword? Yeah. So poison resist, curse resist, it's weaker. We'll try. They actually both look pretty good, but we'll try this one. It looks... doesn't match the outfit really, but it looks okay. There seems to be a loot in the distance. In the mist. So we came this way. Like if we keep to the side... The tree has a face. Makes a noise if you hit it. Ooh. Somebody's shooting arrows at us. Can you hear it? Back to safety. Okay, find our way here. Just sticking to the... We went to the left side. I guess we can go middle. Oh, there seems to be... You can barely see the phantom. You can't target lock. It's really hard. It makes the fighting really hard. There you can see a hint of the phantom's white shade in the mist. Oh, I'm sweaty again. Why is this game so nerve-wracking? Now I'm just swinging empty air. I didn't even grab the loot. Okay, there's some loot here. Somebody backstabbed us. Nice. I didn't hear anything or... Well, it's pretty hard to dodge or see if it's behind you, but I guess hearing is the one way. Need to be extra careful and listen real close. Alright, so stick to the right. We can see the retrieval. And then we get invaded. Holy smokes. Is this a player or an NPC? Forlorn? Or is it? Where am I? Because I'll try to... Yeah, okay, here it is. And the guy has a big sword. And a good backstep. And a decent roll. Now it hit us. Okay, we got the backstep. Ooh. Isn't that a lot of damage from backstep? It's not too bad to dodge. Oh. Traded blows. It's just like I have these small sticks and this guy has a... well, what do you call that? A huge chunk of metal. Again. This looks like it's a NPC. Is it from the red color means it's an NPC? Or just the guys who invaded me in the Belfer Luna? Bait the hit. Poke, poke, poke. And then I eat 2 shots. From the big battle boy. Not battle, but paddle. Ooh, we killed it. Almost 6k souls. And a human effigy. I hope we can get that sword somewhere. It's cool. Oh, you can hear. There was steps behind us. Yeah, yep. Swing at it. At least we get, like, is it like reasonable stagger? So you get a few follow-up hits. Another one, right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sticking to the right. To see where this progress. Never know. Oh yeah, arrow. Don't really know. Okay, there is someone in front of us. You're gonna hear the sound, but it's really hard to see them. Luckily, the swing is like rather wide. When we're trying to poke through. Run! Run! I was using the tree as a cover. Where is it? There. No, there was another... Oh my god. You really need to keep the distance. Carefully, because you can't really see the hits, and it wasn't... Didn't try... Like, it looked like I didn't even try to... avoid getting hit. Yeah, you could see that like player phantom from another world, which looks like much brighter white, but it still looks like with this white shadow. Now we have our 12k souls there, that are lying around in the misty forest. I should have spent them. Isn't there one guy here? I want to get backstabbed again. Okay, arrows coming our way. Like fighting one is okay, but if I pull 2, this gets scary real fast. Still just hitting the tree. Not enough stamina to finish one guy. And then I let him backstab. is that good? Oh boy. 12,000 or well, let's say 11,000 souls gone. Not my proudest moment. Let's try again with some buffs. We retrieved our grand total of 0 souls. At least there's no pressure. Okay, we got it. And there was one in the beginning, in the middle, I think. Let's see. Dropping the bow to save some on the equip load, and then we'll consider a shield. So that we don't get stabbed or poked every time. Like there's no parrying because you can't really see the hits, and at least that way we get some reduction on their first hit, potentially. I'm just wondering what's the most damage. So I guess we can run the scimitar with the shield. Because I can't power stance it yet because I'm missing some decks, but so hide the Knight Sword is like what, 160 damage. This is 200 damage with the lightning sword. Or lightning short sword. Short sword. Short sword, yeah, that's the name. Use the shield as a cover. Yeah, there's one. Just gives us a bit more time to react here. Especially with they're using the crossbow. Oh, that hurt. Almost got killed again. Died. We cleared out the right side. Two enemies. There was a third one up here, right? Just taking it slow and seeing that nobody's behind us. But you can see someone there. Something. Oh yeah. So close of getting backstabbed. Yeah, but definitely the shield help. But I shouldn't keep it up too much. Like stamina is recovering, so I can't counterattack. Alright, so there's a chest. Let's look into it. Old Sun Ring. What is it? Explodes at damage threshold. So maybe it's like you make damage and then at some point it's gonna explode, or maybe it's about you taking the damage. Probably would be a gorgeous view here also if it wasn't so misty. I heard that crossbow. Slightly easier to see, but not easy when there's less trees, so less visual clutter, but obviously it quite well blends in. But yeah, I'm sticking to the right side still, continuing on. There seems to be a huge ledge here, so let's see where this leads us. Think. Okay, now we are heading backwards, yeah. Or not backwards, but back on the lake. From where we started, looking from there, this is the left side, so we made a like a U-turn from the old sun ring chest. This Forlorn ring +1. We are using that, right? So that's a probably upgrade. That's great. Okay, there's somebody back chasing us here. It's a player, yeah. They can break the guard. That's highly annoying. Oh my god, so aggressive. And then I leave my back open. Why do I have this habit of like just hit the flask? I think he died. Just one last try. So looking back at here, are we able to head this direction or where? It really does look like a ledge, which I'm not supposed to jump off. Knowing Dark Souls, it might as well be just like when the stars and the moon align, you go to this spot, then you jump 360 triple cork backflip to land in the spot of progression. Okay, let's continue circling the area. Stick to one side. There was the ledge with the chest, yeah. Okay, another one. I heard the steps. Run away! Just keeping the distance. Get the health back. And then we run out of Estus, of course. Would you abort the mission? Run from the middle? Oh, somewhere. Trying to. Let's see if we can find that. Where we came from. Yeah, I think I have the direction. Yes, yes. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's go. Again. To the Misty Woods. And now the enemies reset. But we're gonna stick to the right, left side, not right, left side a bit more now. So there was one. That's player. Phantom. Yeah, there was one here. Move. Let's finish her. I wonder if there's something up with the trees, or are they just like give them a hug? Okay, yeah, here this was the place we talked to Vengarl. What the hell? Yeah, he was far seat hiding up here. Just checking, just double checking that we didn't miss anything. like a fire seed, which... Okay. And then there was the loot in the middle, which we totally forgot. Soul of Nameless and Life Gem. And there's an enemy. Just run away. It's like playing against hackers which have invisibility. Just gotta swing. At least they're not immortal. Well, technically, I guess they don't respawn until... Yeah. Just stick to the light. Light to the left. Loot. More soul items. An arrow, which means an enemy. Swing, swing. Ah. It's so confusing area. Like, well, I wouldn't say confusing, but you're just going about it, trying to keep your directions and hope you don't get backstabbed, because there's no compass in the UI telling me where's the north and where's the south, so I might just turn the completely wrong way. But okay, now we're going the left sides. We found stairs. We haven't been here. That face on the tree. All the large trees had this weird looking face. But yeah, I wouldn't like keeping... Yeah, maybe there could have been a route in the middle, but we ran past it, and keeping to one side is good, because then the enemies can only approach from... Or cannot at least approach from one direction usually. Just helpful. We found a bonfire. Great. Light it up. Let's see what this has to offer. There is an enemy. Yeah, looks like it. Can't out the target it. So the first one we encountered was just before that weird tower that was asking for souls. Great souls. And that was the phantom we thought was a pet layer. So I guess the intention was to at least let given you go that direction, so from the previous bonfire left, that they would introduce this feature. And then you'd fight through the Misty Forest, where it's like the gimmick. The gimmick is that there's phantoms. I wonder if you can get there, but... Ah, yeah, the phantom is showing that you can't progress there. Wonder if I have the... yeah... things to unpetrify. Don't seem to. So I shouldn't jump or go there, because I can't progress. Fragrant something something that lets you unpetrify. Magic ball, 10 eggs. Just checking that it's not an enemy. Better safe than sorry, right? That's what they say. Probably jump there, but... yeah, there's some loot. Or jump back from that ledge. Pretty sure we'll get there. Alright, something seems to be cursing us. Probably those urns with the face. Yeah, loot. Flame butterfly, okay. And a torch. Something behind the tree. Yeah, there's an enemy here. At least now there are easier to spot. Be wary of curse. Yeah, the curse meter seems to be. I'm pretty sure that's the curse meter. Skull. Don't know if I'm. What happened when you get cursed? With the mini pursuer, we get cursed by the sword, man. That's stacking real hard. But it pokes us with sword and we get cursed, and it reduced our HP by half. Then we get the penalty on the max bar. Here, yeah. Barrels or the urns do it. It would have touched them if they, like... If it boosts their effect. Nor do I have the arrows patience to shoot them all from distance. Where's this? Like, this guy hits like a truck. The axe is pretty sweet. He hit a hit like a truck, but it's... We can take it. Yep. 2 hits is greedy. We don't hit like a truck, we hit like a sting like a bee, right? That's the positive way. Triclops something. Was it? Triclops, snake to troches. Boosts curse resistance. Yeah, well, that will help with the arrows. Let's choose up the sword. Yeah, our one hit is not half the HP. I mean, it's pretty slow, so... I wouldn't bother using shield with against these guys, but... That's why I, like... And you get cursed by their hammers? Or, like, axes? Like, it looks like a very generic battle axe form. I don't know, Diablo or Dark Souls 1. Well, I guess any ARPG or RPG game, because it's a generic battle axe. Well, look at that. Doesn't that trap look like a trap? You could see even in between the plate. So it's gonna drop you down. Yeah, let's see what's here first. Break. Up here I saw some loot. Ferrous lockstone and some souls. So we can open another one of those smiley face doors or walls. Last one I think I recall seeing was in when we headed to Belfer Luna in a couple of episodes ago, where the mini pursuer spawns. Oh, too slow. Dang, yo. I was like not fighting very well. Alright, but we made good progress. We got through the Misty part, which was very scary, or felt very scary. But we almost cleared it out. Then we got to these ruins section and found urns that curse us and a new area to explore. But we're gonna wrap up here and continue in the next one. Thank you for watching.